Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are continuing our Mandate of Heaven game. We're playing as Ashikaga and hoping to form Japan and take over China or something like that. We'll figure it out as we go forward. Of course, we started this as a live stream Let's Play, but we're going to continue this as just a pure YouTube one at this point. And yeah, so one of the things that's very interesting that I've been catching up on the news is the change in Ming. You know, from 1.19 to 1.20, Ming is a completely different beast, right? You used to just wait for Ming to explode, and it was a joke, and you'd clean up and you'd just take over everything. Now Ming is super powered. As far as like, I keep reading all these horrible stories of Ming just conquering everything, having the entire world as a tributary like France and so on and so forth, and it's just like really, really, really terrifying. So there is an extreme level of difficulty, as it turns out, to play in this area these days. But I think we're taking the right approach doing this. We're going to keep being a tributary to Ming. It is going to kind of suck to keep giving them stuff, especially since we're going to have to give them more and more and more stuff as we go forward. Keep in mind, Ming has only just now embraced the Renaissance. They still don't have colonialism. They're still 999 because of all the extra power points that they've got. So they are going to be really beastly and really scary that way, but we can't really do anything about that right now. They still have over 100k troops, far, far more than we do. But if we can keep eating away at the tributaries over here, when we can grow bigger, and then we'll go and take them. It's going to be like fighting the Ottomans. It's going to be like fighting France. It's just something that's going to happen at some point over here. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the state of our country. That's not the button I wanted. We've got no overextension, which is good. We are not quite at a manpower limit because we just got a few recent boosts, but we're pretty high up there. We are still looking to... People on stream made a decision that we would like to unite Japan with this button, the diplomatic button. So we're going to keep moving that way. We've got to go ahead and consume a bunch more of our daimyos. We've got a couple people who are on the cusp of accepting that. And I think what we were looking to do... Do we have no one sucking up to Takeda? Oh, we can't. They're too low. If we can do a set of them at a time, it might be kind of convenient. I mean, it's still going to delay everyone else in exactly the same way. So we don't go faster by doing a set of them. But we do get to grow ourselves a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. We've got a little bit of money. I think I might save a little bit more before I build another building. We've got rebels. I think it was just the Korean ones that were getting uppity. The Ashikaga particularists are also a little cranky sauce. Where's Banjar? Oh, that's right, over here. I remember now. Banjar over here. Let's go ahead and increase their autonomy. I think that's going to be fine for the short term. Just keep things a little bit more under control. I mean, it's not like I don't have the troops, but it would be a little bit of a pain in the ass if we got a big uprising over here and trying to move things around. Continuing to expand and eat things over here is going to increase our power overall. The thing is, it's always... There are two aspects to expansing and war and conquest in Europa Universalis. One aspect is to make yourself more powerful, but another aspect is to make other people weaker. And so it would be not... What we're going to do, we're in a good position to continue to make ourselves more powerful, but we're not really in a good position to weaken Ming, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, do we have more scurvy again? I guess we will spend money for the scurvy. See, the thing is, that's a little conquistador over here. They just have to eat some of the fresh food that's around. Because you don't need, you don't need lemons and limes and stuff like that to fight off scurvy. All fresh food, so stuff that hasn't really been preserved, will have sufficient vitamin C to fend off scurvy. It's only when you're eating purely preserved food, like you're on a ship or some of these expeditions here who don't trust the local food, that's the only time you get a problem. Like, I find it hard to believe that you wouldn't at least hunt. I understand avoiding, maybe weird berries or something like that, but at least hunt some things. So we can create some more states. I think we're holding off on that because I think we really want to get another idea group. Not to mention catch up in a few things. And we're going to leave it for now. I can't remember, though, which one Ningutu is right over here. Ninguta. So we have 4 of the 5 provinces over here. But there's still going to be a fair amount of autonomy right now because we've, had to increase autonomy and things. So making it into a state doesn't help that much that quickly. Clerical dominance. Okay. Conversion successful. Okay. We're going to do some more conversions here. Pyongyang. Alright, a bunch of our modifiers just went away. Oh, and we need a new advisor. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Go away, phone. I'm very happy right now. Let's... I guess we'll take the national manpower modifier, because that'll increase our cap, which also increases how quickly we gain things, which is fine. But what I want to do is take a look at our estates here. God damn, these guys are so miserable. I could do this to increase their loyalty. It gives them a bit more influence too. But they're not at a critical mass for influence at all. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We get much closer to the 40%, which is going to be nice. The clergy need some land. So we're going to do that, because that'll give them enough influence by giving them land to put them over the peak. I thought we'd already done that. I thought we'd left things in a decent state, estate-wise. And these guys are not state provinces. You are... I guess you're weak enough, it doesn't really matter which one I give it to you. It does help with conversions. That is something I always forget, but like we might want to do here. No, you're too valuable to give away, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to do this just to make you happy. So that's going to set your land sufficiently, and it's going to put you above the 50% influence marker, which means now we can do this for 100 admin power. Please and thank you. Bushi. I don't think we're going to call it yet because it'll bring them to 70% influence, which starts to enter into a little bit of a scary danger zone. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Oh, right. We do have to hit the seek support of the clergy here because I would like them to be at the 40% marker. Okay. So that's good. Gets us a few more points over here. We've got what? We're at the 5% discount for the admin tech? Yeah. We do have the institution tech penalty, which is the other thing, too, that I've got to consider here. Right, we were going to save money. That's the other thing with the treasury, and it sucks that we just had to spend money on the freaking scurvy. We need to make money so that we can embrace the institution before we're forced to spend any tech points over here. We're fighting corruption. We've got a fair amount of it. Religious unity. Actually, I think the money we're spending on root out corruption is just based on, I think, some events that triggered. So that'll be okay. You're going to deal with those... natives over here. It still has the weird panning effect, which is fine. We still can't lower the maintenance on our army. We recently trimmed down on our forts. We're still spending... Where's the fort maintenance line? Fort maintenance, 1.5 over here. And that means we have one that's not mothballed, but I think we still needed it. Right over here. Right, because we were going to get some rebellion. So that's why we still have this fort up, so that the rebels don't pop and then take the fort and then generally be very annoying. After these rebels pop, we will then lower that fort maintenance, save ourselves an extra half gold. You're going to want 12 military power. And I mean, if it was just me, it wouldn't be meaningful. But the thing is, they're getting it from lots of people. So they're getting like, you know, 100 plus various power points every year. And that's incredibly significant. But what can we do right now? Nothing. We've got to just keep accepting the Ming. You, Navy, are just cogs. Yeah, may as well dock you then. That's going to be okay. And so there's no more Korea. I mean, we could declare some wars on our neighbors over here. I think we'll probably wait for a little bit more of our country's stability to get there. And again, wars cost money, and right now we've got to save that up. I will take the prestige hit, as opposed to losing power. So right now, we... even though it's kind of annoying that we're behind on Diplotech, we may want to continue to spend up in exploration ideas. Not that we really need the next 2 levels. Oh, we can pick a mission finally. Okay, we've colonized Burrito. Excellent. And turned Tondo into a city. Improve relations with Ming. I mean, the Diplo power would be good. I think Ming's going to hate me... It's got all the aggressive expansion. We could get an extra 40 from sucking up to them, which would bring us up to 70. At some point, the aggressive expansion in Pirate Haven goes away. Although, they gave up political refugees is not going to help us either. We could potentially do the mission to that. But the turn blank into a city is always nice, because it's +1 production for the rest of the game. This wouldn't be bad either. What do we have to do? Get to 75? It'll get there eventually. But I'll take the turn Tondo into a city. That's going to be fine, because we're going to be doing that anyway, right? We're still just expanding over there. That's going to be okay. We've got 2 colonists on the go right now, and we're going to continue that. Since we're interested in saving money, we'd probably... Well, we won't do the 3rd city thing yet. You want Diplo power. Okay, we've got our revolt that spawned there. It's also quite a bit larger than I was hoping for. Is that these rebels? It is these rebels. So I can go and finally take down this fort anyway. But But, we need to get some more dudes over here. So you're there, and you're overseas, yeah. I don't need quite this many people to fight this off. Half as many is going to be sufficient, so I'm going to take some. These are hills. I'm going to go there and there. There's a little bit of risk we might get attacked. Let's get our general here in position. So we're going to do that. We'll wait for these guys to get dropped off. Maybe we'll take half of these guys and move them as well. I mean, we can't stop them from taking this. They're Korean separatists, which is annoying because it'll give separatism. There's plenty of rebels that don't give any annoying things just by occupying terrain, but the separatists do. I think we're going to need a few more troops here. I don't like spending money, but I guess we're going to have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, did you try to queue one up there? No, there's kind of annoying. Let's not do that. Let's actually just queue up a second infantry unit over here. That'll bring us up to our force limit. Put us in a better position to fight these guys. I mean, we're still going to fight better than them because they're only rebels, so they're not quite as organized, but still. Lost in mind and space. Oh! I remember this. We may as well take the movement penalty over here. Our conquistador looking for the 7 cities of gold. Okay, how's our trade node? 49%. Of something worth 11. It's not too bad. All right, you're here. That's good. We're gonna do the same thing here, where we cut this in half and bring you over here. Boom. Thank you. And yeah, we definitely don't need to leave the cannon here. Just the infantry is ideal. Oh, we actually left the cannon there. We could have done a little switch. New settlement. Right. We could take prestige, or we could just take +1 base tax forever, which I like a lot more. A lot more. You're gonna go there. That's annoying. Because you're going into the mountains. I don't suppose I can beat you. Probably not. No. But we're going to have to accept it because I'm not quite there yet. It does suck to spread more separatism. But we need to wait for everyone to be in place. I'll have to wait for him to move again somewhere. Oh, natives are attacking. That's okay. What I'll probably do is move you somewhere like here, with the assumption you might go down there and then you'll attack me into the hills. I don't know exactly where they'll attack, but it might be there. And then hopefully they'll move on to me or something. I suppose the thing I could do too is clear this out. They'll probably turn around and attack me there. I'm not sure. They're going to go for anywhere that's like got the particular cores, I think, the separatists. So I don't think there's any way to predict where they'll go other than that, but everywhere's got that, so. Alright, so we're going to wait till you move. Either you'll attack me, or we'll attack you somewhere where there's not mountains. So I can take this. Naval force limit. Oh, where are you going? Alright, so we're still going to get the -1 from the hills. Are these boats still going for... Oh, yeah, you are. So you know what? Land me here. And there, and we'll wait. Well, I really want to stop the spread of separatism. That's a lot of money lost, and I really need the money. That would actually go into a loan and everything. You know what? I think I'll eat the admin cost, which is not something I would normally do at all. I'm wondering about going in and attacking here. I don't want another 10 years of separatism to spread. But with the hills, I think we've got to be a little bit more cautious. Okay. Go, 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 go. Hopefully you can get there before it ticks. I'm not sure that you will. Come on, get in there. Thank you very much. Alright, so we still have the -1. We don't have a huge numbers advantage, but our stats are better, so we're going to be fine. Inspiring victory has ended. Yearly tribute, I mean, I could just start saying no. And lowers their trust. Doesn't break our tributary status. Let's split and do that to clear that up. And that'll be good enough. Okay. Currently losing money because of the reinforcements, but that's going to deal with itself relatively soon. Manpower. So we could hit more of these buttons, like this one. I think we should... Oh, yeah, we have no legitimacy. No, I don't think I will, actually. They're fun buttons, and we could use the extra Diplo power to make sure we annex these guys, but we'll wait. Speaking of annexing, though, I think that might be a really good time to take a look at our subjects list. Oh, wow. How did everyone get so high? Oh! Oh, wait a minute. The annexed vassal modifier, you don't have to wait for it to all burn off naturally. It eventually just times out completely. Okay, that changes everything. So then we always do want to do multiple simultaneous annexations. I did not think that that's the way it worked. Okay. And it doesn't matter. We won't have to time them to finish at the same time. The biggest problem will be making sure we don't burn more Diplo power per month than we've got. Huh. I guess what we'll do is we'll focus on the biggest. That's interesting. Why does it sort that way? So, Annex Vassal. 424. I mean, that's all of our bank stuff and everything. 5 per month. So really we could support having 2. We could probably do 3 at a time without hitting 0. Maybe we'll do that. So there's you. That's this one here. This is by far the biggest, right? Because they've got 5 provinces. After that, that's pretty much it. I think I'll go ahead and grab here. I don't think there's any... I mean, there's no other trade nodes. Ah, that's not true. Right over here. Okay, so you. Annex you. And then you've got a trio of provinces over here, so we will annex you as well. So we'll do 3 simultaneously. We'll obviously be dropping down in points, but I think we've got enough banked that we can handle doing 3 at a time. Do we have an extra relationship? We're at 5 of 4. We do. Oh, because we royal married Ming. Right. Okay, we're annexing it. Oh, yeah, we took out a loan. Oh, we renewed our loan. Right. We are going to annex one person we've got a royal marriage with as well, which will help us give us a few more Diplo power points. Okay, you want admin. Good thing it's admin this time and not Diplo, because that would be a little bit awkward. I mean, I could potentially even soak up a 4th person simultaneously. You know, someone cheap. You know, maybe. If I were to try to annex you, 104. So, I mean, obviously we'd be losing more points per month. No, I think we'll just do the 3. Because it's really annoying if everything starts to stall out. It's not that we can't proceed still at that point, but it gets to be kind of awkward. Ooh. Well, we're already +2, so you can gain more loyalty. Okay, either way, someone gains loyalty. We either get legitimacy or stability. Well, we'll go for the stability, get ourselves up to +3, and instantly get a revolt. Oh, it's not one of my revolts. We might want to go and help them out, though. Since they're not in a position to go and fight those right now. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks like I need to transfer my leader over here. But I think they'll finish their siege. But that's okay. Then we can help de-siege it, and that's perfectly fine. Alright, more conversions. Let's do some more of that, because we still are seriously lacking in religious unity. I really want to take humanist ideas. The only question will be if you take that first, or if you go to expansion first for the extra colonist. Okay, you're good. I think I'm going to send you back over here. More wars over here would be handy, but it's not like we're swimming in admin points, and actually we need to tech up and everything like that. So I think we will keep a pin in the warfare. Although, you know me, whenever I hit max manpower, I always want to like declare war then. But I think it actually will be better off to just sit and make sure that we can keep our admin tech / ideas going up. You can always like really blob out a lot more later on with administrative efficiency, although those mechanics are a little bit different now with the absolutionism. And it might just delay our conquest until then, because, you know, more land now is better, but only if we're actually going to be making it to states. And I think we will be doing some of that. I think my idea right now is I'm going to sit on the admin power, not use it to tech up until we can get rid of the institution. If I hit my cap of admin, then we'll probably start creating some states out of our current territories. And I think that actually will be an excellent way to go. Colonies are going good. Again, I just want to bank up as much money as possible. Also, every time I make a state now, I believe the states are what count for your land as part of colonialism. I don't think it matters for territories. Now, has things spread across the way? Whoa! Osokawa! You are one of the persons I am annexing. If I were to cause you to go and do puzzles, it's 15. They would go above 50% liberty desire, which would cause us to stop our annexation. So I'm not going to do that. I don't know on Otomo. Tell me Otomo is not another one I'm doing. It doesn't actually tell me over here. That's actually kind of annoying. Shoni, Ouchi, Hosokawa. Okay. No, it's fine. In fact, if you could eat a little bit more land... Oh, is it over here? I guess I can click on you, then hit the Diplo view. Yeah, I'm not annexing these guys. If you guys want to go and annex these guys, and then... I still have some dudes over here? I do. Did I annex someone? Oh, I know what that is. That was the rest of the troops over here. They didn't get dropped off in one shipload when I killed the rebels here. Okay, I was confused as to why I had these guys. But yeah, if they went ahead and annexed these guys while I'm Diplo annexing them, I would be very appreciative of that. I want fewer daimyos here. So we're going to group you up. Yes, we've still got a little bit of attrition that, well, from the sea that we need to repair up. We're making a decent amount of money right now. Our ships are doing ship things. Getting a little bit of money from vassals. Less money now because we have fewer vassals. We're still focused here. We are losing the point from being a little over our limit. I'm not going to want to ditch my heir. It'd be a little nicer if he was weighted a little bit more evenly across the way, but it's not too bad. The morale of armies penalty is really, really bad. Takeda, we are not currently annexing you. You have no liberty desire. Go do puzzles. We can use the points. So we're down to less than 300 Diplo in the bank, but at the very least we're going to finish one relatively soon, and then our rate of decay is going to be okay. I mean, we can still pay at, -6 per month. We can still handle that for quite some time. I think we're going to be completely fine. Looks like here we're going to have a full annexation, which is going to be great. Do I want to hit this button right now? The 25% domestic trade power is not bad. I mean, we're not going to get there instantly. I don't need the available mercenaries quite yet, so I'll probably sit on the points just in case. Ando's embraced Renaissance. Shoni's embraced colonialism. We've converted some people over here. Excellent. Let's keep doing some of that. So disloyal, provincial unrest, too many Diplo relations. We've got a loan. And we can build some buildings. I think paying back the loan is higher priority than building buildings. Probably higher priority than embracing colonialism, because we still have time. I mean, the sooner we get rid of the loan, then we don't have to worry about paying interest. And remember, paying back a loan early does not prevent you from paying the interest due. You just pay it back all at once. But it makes sure that you don't forget to hit that button and spend money, and then you have to renew your thing. So more colonialism is spreading. It'd be nice if we could get the colonialism... Okay, there we go. Because it wasn't ticking up before here. Now it finally is. I think because it got embraced, across the sea. So now it's going to start spreading to these guys. Because one of the really expensive ones is this province here with the 29 development. It's really expensive to embrace because it's a lot of development that doesn't have colonialism. But we can afford to wait right now. We're not close to the cap. We're just not going to spend any points for a little while. And that's going to be okay. Annexation's coming along. We still have points. We're going to be good. People are rivaling each other. That's okay. I can't have any rivals, but I guess that's fine too. Oh, you only took one province. Still, this is going to be better. I don't want to lose Diplo power at all, even though I never want to lose mercantilism. The mercantilism is worth so much more, right? Because it's like 100 Diplo is one mercantilism. But right now, losing Diplo power would actually be kind of annoying. Also, the losing of loyalty. This is really weird, and I would almost never do this, but I think right now it actually would be better to just take the mercantilism hit. Even though overall I'm losing more Diplo power, right now the Diplo power is a little bit more valuable. I want to leave these two forts in existence because they're a couple of mountains, and it's going to be great to defend against the Ming at some point in the future. I think it's going to be really relevant. Random CBs and things like that, yada, yada, yada. Colony became self-sustaining. Excellent. Okay, so I think I can start colonizing here, and I think it will count as being adjacent. And I really want Manila. And even if it doesn't count as adjacent right now, this province is grouping up pretty well. We don't have a mission to colonize anything, just turn Tondo into a city. So I'm going to go ahead and send a settler there, and I'm going to take these guys and ask for them to be moved over there. Now at some point, we're going to take another crack at Brunei over here, or they'll take a crack at us. And they can actually put out a decent amount of ships sometimes. They're losing a bunch of influence. Okay, let's just check our buttons. Want the new world missions. It's really important. So that's the thing that just expired. So we're just going to hit that again. Okay. It'd be nice if you could flag the estate buttons as important. Like, give me a notice whenever this becomes available, right? That would be interesting. Like a button, just like you can for over here. I realize it adds a little bit more noise to the UI, but it would be incredibly convenient. We have loyal subjects. Ooh. Oh my god, hold on. 15% decreased Diplo annexation cost. That's turbo relevant right now. I was going to say, it's probably going to insta-finish this one. So, if it had come up sooner, we would have saved a few more points. But we are still saving a lot of points as is. Gain Army Organizer, that's nice. Tea imports. Oh yeah, we want... Oh. I think we're going to take our mercantilism back. That's fine. Dump the tea into the sea, sure. We've got that, and... Grant new world charters. Hit that again. Okay, excellent. All right, one annexation done. We're about to get some more, so I'll wait to reorganize my my armies and ships. There we go. Another integration. Risks of trade. Lose a crap ton of money to gain mercantilism, but make the merchant guilds happier. Or... Oh, God. I need the money right now. But I also want mercantilism. Again, long term, this is by far the strongest. And this does bring them to disloyal trait, which would be annoying. God damn. And we still have the loan, which is quite expensive right now. No, you know what? I have to do this. Although we can't actually repay it now. Just barely. Maybe I'll wait until we've got a little bit more of a buffer. Because it would suck to repay it now, have an event that gives us negative money, and then all of a sudden we have to just take out another loan. The goal is to... Because since we don't save interest, the only difference between taking out a loan, like paying off the loan instantly, or... what am I trying to say? When you take out a new loan, or when you extend the loan, you get inflation. So what we want to do is we want to avoid... Hosokawa is declaring another war here. They want to declare as many wars as possible before they get integrated. So I'm trying to avoid getting more inflation. See, that would have happened here, because now we're suddenly losing money. We would have been forced to take out a loan. We would have been still at one loan, but we would have taken an inflation hit for no reason. So, we're losing money for what? Oh, we do have some extra dudes and stuff now. Okay, so we've done the double annexation. Hosokawa is going to take longer, because they're bigger. We are almost certainly above our force limit. We're actually 6 over our army force limit. And what about naval-wise? We're 5 above that. Now, that's a little less damaging, because you can send them for trade. What I think I'm going to do... Okay, these guys... And I could sell them, I know. But this is the galleys and 3 cogs. We're just going to disband this. It's annoying to sell things, I find, even with the new UI. Same thing here. I mean, decent warships and, you know, some more transports. I think that brings us to our naval force limit. Actually, below. And then here we had 3 more galleys. Maybe I'll keep these galleys then, for now. I'd prefer light ships, but I'm not going to be building any right now anyway. So I'm just going to park you guys, say, here. Because who knows, maybe something will come up there. That's going to be okay. Alright, ground-wise... We have no rebellions looking right now. Well, let's do the Arumba. Get rid of our cavalry. They're more expensive. They are very good. Especially right now. I think we've gotten a couple of buffs to our shock. Yeah, it's up to a shock of 2, which is quite good timing right now for the cavalry. That being said, they are more expensive, and really we are looking towards our finances quite steadily here. So you're over there. That's fine. 5's still good there. 5's good there. And that puts us where? We're over by 4. Unless there's something I could do to increase my force limit, but right now, I mean, unless I could go and state these guys, and maybe I should. The question will be if we actually do get a drop in autonomy or not, because right now it's got a floor of 75. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and state this, because we've got a fair amount of admin. Core these, it happens instantly. And what did that do to our force limit? improved. It's about the same. So are you guys? You're at 25%. But it still didn't change my force limit that much. We're going to give it a tick. Maybe a tick for a month and see what happens. Okay, it's a new month. Now what are we looking at? No, same thing. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and disband these guys. We are, after all, going to be annexing someone else and getting some troops from there as well. Okay, 49 and 49. We could build 3 more ships to help with trade, which might not be a bad idea. Money, 5 per month right now. Forts. You over here. You are a flatland fort on my home territory. We've got no devastation or anything like that. You go away. I think that's it, because I guess the best way to check it would be here. No, 1 of 3 forts. So we still have an active one somewhere. Where? Unless my capital was still active? Doesn't have an actual fort, because there's those 2, and there's this. And it's showing me forts from my dudes. I'm betting it was my... No, it's not my capital. Where the hell's my other fort? Ah! I want a better filter here that hides some of the garbage on the screen. Oh! Hold on, now it's a 0 of 2. I guess this just hadn't updated. Alright, good. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So we have 2 forts there, but they're mothballed. Excellent, okay. There's still a little reinforcement ticks, so we got a little bit of money being spent for that. It'd be nice to bring down the army maintenance, but we can't. We're still rooting out corruption over here, which is fine. Manila, that's going to be okay. We can defeat those easily. Excellent. Actually, what I should do is just move one of our military leaders over here, just to take slightly fewer losses next time something like that comes up. We're going to improve our money a fair bit when we do this. If we take a look at trade, we're now got 64% of the trade control over here. Not the richest trade node, but it ain't bad. Hatakayama has embraced colonialism. Now, I think I've got enough of a buffer. I'll feel good repaying the loans right now. So you see, it costs us less to repay it because we've paid more of the interest already. So we will do this. Includes 6 gold of remaining interest. That gives us enough of a buffer that hopefully nothing weird's going to happen that's going to create a debt. 2 options of royal marriages. Well, I may as well royal marry you. We're annexing you. And then Satake is... Who, where? Satake is one of mine. And sure, yeah, you know what? We'll royal marry you. That's going to be okay. Boop. So we are at 55% annexing on these guys. A little slow. Of course, we're not annexing as quickly because we have less Diplo rep now, because a couple of dudes got integrated. That is the advantage to... oh, yeah, of course. To not timing your annexations to happen at exactly the same time, is whatever one... You know, after you get one, you get the -3 Diplo rep, and it slows everything down. But in this case, it's okay. It's not that I'm rushing to annex these guys. The amount of points comes out exactly the same. You spend the same points, but it takes longer to do it. And I'm not in necessarily a rush to get them annexed, although this will set a new timer at that point, so maybe. So we're going to take a look at some territory over here. So, do we have more than one that is demanding territory? Yeah, the clergy and the bushi. Some of these are valuable. That's outside of the state. 222. And you've got a religion difference. So if I gave this to the clergy, that would bring you to satisfaction. Okay. And then, probably these are a little too valuable. I think I'm going to do this coastal province here and give it to the bushi. There we go. Alright. Satisfy them. I mean, we still have disloyal states. Those are the merchants, because that's some decisions I made. I don't have any buttons I can push for them, unfortunately. But luckily, I already have the overseas monopoly thing, or whatever it is, so that they can we can colonize faster. Well, we got to put a cut in this video. Thank you very much for watching, folks. See you guys next time.